Previously on Live to Give, Corcoran Clash. 20 Americans from all walks of life signed up for a 3-day adventure of a lifetime.
I'm most excited to get to meet these people and actually play the game. I've always watched the show since I was a little kid, and I think something that I'm super excited about is just actually getting into the nitty-gritty of the game.
Playing for their own individual charities, the stakes were at an all-time high to grab the $5,000 prize.
I'm going to be competing for the Minnesota Prostate Cancer Coalition. This is for my dad. He passed away on December 24th of 2016 due to an aggressive form of stage 4 cancer. So it has a lot of meaning for my dad.
But when it was revealed at the first clash of the season that the starting tribes would be divided down gender lines, it put everyone's game on notice.
Now that the tribes have been split up into boys and girls, first of all, let me just say, I hate it. I can't stand it. I came into the game thinking I want to work with the women mostly, so I don't know about this men versus women thing. I hope it doesn't last long.
At the men's camp, the former Survivor contestant Gary quickly put a target on his back.
First thing you do is start idol hunting, and so you got to get going for the idols right away. You can't be dinking around, so it's just stirring the pot, just keep on stirring it, yeah.
Gary, he disappeared just off by himself. Nobody could find him. So, not sure, but it's a little sketchy.
However, when it was announced that he had raised enough money to be safe from the vote, the men scrambled.
We were absolutely not happy when we found out he was safe from the vote. The majority of us that Gary was the one on the outs, and now our plans are completely screwed up.
Elder and Shane had a plan of their own to blindside Bobby.
He's played one of these games before and he did well.
And he's close with Derek. They're a power duo.
And at tribal council, they got their way, sending Bobby packing and blindsiding Derek in the process. On the women's tribe, a not-so-hidden immunity idol quickly created tension at the women's camp.
Stephanie found an idol of some sort, which was very awkward. Everybody stood around as she read it, but she did not read it out loud.
Using the idol as currency, Steph gained an ally.
No, you can use it up to the final 5. I'm not in the final 5.
I do feel like I'm building a pretty strong connection with Steph. She's a really good strategic ally right now.
But with that ally, also an enemy.
The person that we want to flush an idol from, Stephanie, she knows and she's going to flush her idol tonight. And then Hannah is actually a name that's getting thrown out now because Hannah is being pretty dominant as kind of an earworm.
But the idol paranoia didn't stop there. Fearing the imaginary water cooler idol, Kim ratted out Ellie, and Ellie was put on ice. And after Steph flushed her idol, Ellie was voted out of the tribe. But to both Ellie and Bobby's surprise, the first clash of the game revealed an even bigger twist.
Thank you for participating in our
4th season of Live to Give, the Corcoran Clash.
What if I told you that you're being given a second chance in this game?
What we did not mention is that the first 2 people voted out of tribal
Will not be voted out of the game, and instead will vote down to the other tribe.
I'm ready to kick some butt and take names.
Thank you.
Will Bobby and Ellie make use of their second life, or will they immediately be voted right back out of the game? 20 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
did not know what was happening. Stephanie had the idol, which she said she was going to play, and people were saying that Ellie might have found something when she brought in the water. So I was a little bit worried about that. I'm surprised that people gunned for her so early. I mean, I feel fine about it now. Like, we can move on, and we'll just have to see. Hopefully she's not like enraged or like has to come back or anything.
Well, I made my goal. I just didn't want to be the first one to go. I want to tell you, my 4 kids would have never let me go. They would have been horrible to you. Yep, Mom did that. For an hour, Mom. I always tell them, I can't wait to see what you're like at 51. I always tell them, let's see what you're doing.
Yeah. I knew they were going to put me to the test and make me flush that idol. But after that vote, it kind of is clear, distinct on where people are. I'm ready to attack. I have to attack right now, and I just gotta play hard, because now I don't got nothing to save me, just myself.
I wonder if the guy's idol thing was in their tarp and stuff like that too. If it was the same.
I know, yeah. Hopefully it wasn't so awkward.
I feel like they're all just for your sake, I hope it was just as awkward.
Yeah. I don't even know what the words really said, because I was just like, y'all staring at me, and I'm just gonna like walk away.
Oh well. Well, at least it's gone. No one has to be stressed about it.
Yeah. Sarah's running the show right now, so I need to take out Sarah's ally, which is Nicole. So she's who I'm gunning for. I hope so.
I'm assuming. And I hope the exact same, like, what you got there?
Yeah. It went pretty much how I was expecting. Everyone was a little worried that Ellie had an idol. I think that, you know, either way, whether she did or didn't, she's gone now, so we don't really have to worry about it. So right now, between myself and Nicole, our strategy is to get out the people who we think could undermine our ascent to the top of our tribe. So getting rid of Stephanie and Hannah. But right now, my strategy is to make moves in a way that I'm still going to be able to maintain numbers, because it's still so early and I have a lot of big people in my alliance.
Totally. How they reacted. Totally.
I do sweat quite a bit, and heat and me don't get along. Since I left Vietnam, I said I didn't want to be in heat again, but I still seem to get stuck with it, you know? Oh, man. These mosquitoes are... Sure, let's go in the shade where the mosquitoes are. Everybody thinks that I do have an idol in my pocket, which I don't. Yeah, I like to pull games on people. It's just fun, you know? Life's too short to take it too serious, so the games will continue. Gonna move some bags around, but that's gonna be a little bit probably tomorrow, later in the day. You know, things will kind of maybe, pillows might start disappearing and things just start moving around, and it's only for the game. It don't mean nothing, it's just a game, yeah.
Honestly, I just dropped it.
Any ready?
Nope.
Wow. Wanna make no pie with that.
That doesn't feel good, not knowing what's going on. I thought we were all on the same page. Definitely shocked me. Mentioned to a couple of the guys if that was part of your strategy, because they thought that I was close to Bobby and they couldn't trust me. It was well played, because I made him feel comfortable. I feel Shane was orchestrating that.
Fascinating turn of events.
It was.
It does happen quickly.
It happened so quickly. And I'm honestly surprised it happened, period. You know, like, it was a roundup for sure to get everyone.
Well, I'll give everybody a little jolt.
From when they handed out the necklaces, I said Bobby would be the one to go. I just didn't feel a connection with him. Writing his name down felt so awful, but at the same time, like, I led that, and I'm proud of myself for it. I definitely need to be under the radar now, though, and I have some damage control to do with Derek, because I looked him in the eye and said, it's okay.
Everybody's gut feeling was they were super tight.
Yeah.
So, and now he feels...
He said it was a good play, though.
Oh, yeah, but does he feel like we don't trust him because plans got hatched?
Yeah, I feel bad. I really don't want to isolate Derek, though. I think he's strong and, like, will be good at challenges.
Nope. Yeah, I think
so
so
you
too.
want to keep him, too.
Yeah.
I'm totally content not driving the bus At this point, I think Shane definitely feels like he's driving the bus, and he's taking a lot of pride in that, and I'm happy to let him. Absolutely, Shane, you keep going. I'm on board. So that's kind of where things are at for me.
You left out of the loop. I was left out.
Oh shit, are you serious?
They got switched last minute for me, and I wasn't sure if everybody was on board or not. Last minute, like, yo, as I was going, we got 7 people on Bobby. Do you want to be number 8? I was like, okay. I didn't know that anybody didn't know. When we were walking, I said, "Who is it?" And they said it's Bobby. And I said, "Are we sure?"
I was told that they had forgot to tell me which way the vote was going. They all came up and said, you know, you're good, you're comfortable, we didn't mean to leave you out, it was just a last minute thing. Doesn't make me feel any better.
So I guess it ended up pretty much being basically a Bobby vote. So everybody was just then in on it.
I heard my name came up.
Really?
But I only heard it from Bobby.
Oh. See, I 100%
that Gary said it.
Oh, that Gary did. Oh.
I really don't think anybody has to be worried about anything that Gary says, to be completely honest.
That's actually really funny.
I don't know. I think I'm going to try to go back to the guys that I was originally with and see what I get for feelings.
This competition brought to you by Maynard's. Maynard's, official sponsor of Live to Give.
Come on in, guys. First of all, Pink Tribe, you're getting your first look at the Blue Tribe. Ellie voted out at the last Tribal Council. Ladies, you're getting first look at the Pink Male Tribe. Bobby voted out at the first Tribal Council of their tribe. All right, as you know, Live to Give loves to throw twists your way, and so with that being said, it is time to announce that the first round and clash of the season is not over yet. Ellie and Bobby, who were voted out at the last Tribal Council, will now switch to the opposing side. That means ladies, you'll be receiving Bobby. Guys, you will be receiving Ellie. All right, are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge as new tribes? All right, this immunity challenge is called Keep the Ball Rolling. There will be 4 parts to this challenge. In the first part, 6 players will be transferring water from one cup to another to fill up their bucket that contains balls for the next part of the challenge. Once all balls have been released from that bucket, you will move on to part 2. In the second part, 2 new players from your tribe will transfer those 6 balls from one base to another using only their mouths. Once all 6 balls have been transferred, it will bring your tribe to part 3. In this part, 1 different player from your tribe will be completing our Live to Give ski ball. Right there. Once all 6 balls have been landed, the final player on your tribe will be completing a slide puzzle in the final part of this challenge. The tribe that finishes the slide puzzle first will win immunity. The losing tribe will be attending Tribal Council, where the first person will actually be voted out of this game.
Probably gonna go in her to That's okay, we're gonna kill the first part. Right. I like puzzles. Okay, you do the puzzle. You do the puzzle. Okay. I can put the water on the bucket. I'll splash it out. I can take the water from you. I'll do like the beanbag thing. I'll do the roller. Is there somebody?
Everybody in 3, 2, 1, go! Both teams neck and neck.
Oh, come more this way.
You're just trying to fill up that bucket. Both tribes neck and neck.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Got it, guys. Bobby's ball almost falls. Come down here. Trying not to catch. Get that ball.
Right, so got it.
Nice. Hey! Tommy with 2 balls.
Good job, RJ. Good job, RJ.
Bobby is super close.
Yes!
Sarah and Serena with their first ball. Sarah and Serena gotta go back.
Way to go, water people!
Jesse and Ryan could get their 4th ball.
Almost there, girls. Almost there. So close.
Right.
Yep. A little bit lower. To the right. There. Good. Get down. A little bit down. To the left. To the left.
Serena, Sarah, ball. Number 3. I've got to stay back.
I like what you're throwing down, man. You got it, Gary.
Down.
Another ball out.
Sarah,
Serena.
Yes. It's good.
4. All the balls from the sewer are out. Now they just got to get them. 2 there.
Yeah. Good job, Gary. You got it. Gary.
Gary has no balls.
Hey, pretty personal down there.
Sarah, Serena, sprinting. Ball. Number. Oh, in and out. Watch your, Gary, watch your.
Now it's block. Steph, you see that? They're
Ball. Stephanie's on the ski ball board.
Steph, go! Be careful, Steph. Careful.
That was nice. You're doing awesome. You got this.
Steph going fast and hard. Gary going slow and stop.
Easy.
Take
a look at where you're headed. Gentle. There you go. Okay. You're doing great.
Good girl.
Try to pull one step.
We have 2 balls for Beltrami.
Come on, you can do it.
No balls for.
Get closer to the end, maybe. Get closer.
Good job, Gary.
You got it, Steph. Come on. You can do this.
Yeah!
Stephanie with 1 ball.
So close like that. She's doing it.
like that.
Yeah!
Steph with 2.
Moni.
Keep it up. Steph.
3.
There you go, just like that. Now let's like that. Yeah,
No, guys, no worries. You got it. Just like
Yes!
Steph has the 4th ball. We are tied 4-4.
You got it?
Steph in and out.
Right there, buddy. Nice and light. There you go.
Gary, watch how. There you go.
You got it, Gary. Come on. There.
Just like that.
Let's go.
You got it. You're right on it.
Well, you got this.
You got this.
There it is. Oh.
Steph gets her 6. Hannah's on the side post, and we are neck to neck.
You got it, Hannah. Come on, Hannah. Yes, Hannah.
6 versus Hannah.
Come on, Hannah. You can do it. Has to be.
Hannah being slow. Nick being fast. Go slide. Balance them up. Tell me when you think you have it. Well, congratulations, Beltrami and Ellie. Congratulations. Come grab immunity. Who wants it? Sweet Revenge by Ellie.
Heck yeah!
All right, LaTour. Nice effort. Hannah, everyone else. You will be heading to Tribal Council, and one of you will be the first person voted off of Live to Give Corcoran Clash. Grab your stuff, head back to camp.
Do you have any feelings about being the only female right now?
I mean,
Doesn't matter?
it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't bug me. I've always just gotten along so much better with guys anyways that I'm not really worried or threatened. No drama I really have to deal with.
Just so you don't get surprised, in case anyone hasn't told you, most of us are going
The
around
field
the
is our
corner in
potty
the wastelands
area.
back there to go to the bathroom, just so you don't like walking in.
Just in case you go venturing, you're like, oh!
Yeah, no, thank you for the heads up.
It's not that you can't go back there.
Yeah. Personally, like I've always just worked a lot smoother and a lot better with guys. I hate drama. I don't want to get involved in it. I just don't like the whole women drama deal, and I'm just straightforward. I'm not two-faced. That's why I think I get along a lot better with men.
So this is what it's like to not go to
It's nice.
I like it.
It is nice. I'm so happy to have Ellie at our camp. Kind of nervous, but overall, I'm feeling good.
Figured they were gonna put the guy on the girl tribe and the girl over with us. So we got Ellie now. You don't really want to be like the isolated guy that's just kind of like sitting off to the side. I'd have to say I'm an extrovert. Are they ever gonna let you throw on a pink shirt?
They told me not to. They want me to stand out.
Wow.
I guess that makes
Well, I
sense
mean,
from an
you're the
yeah.
only girl.
Yeah, don't you already stand out?
You don't stand out.
I've got enough pink on, okay?
A little bit I feel like I'm walking into a frat house, but I've always had a super bubbly personality and I'm really talkative, so I feel like I can win a lot of these guys over, and if I have to flirt a little bit to get somewhere in this game, it's worth it because I want to win. I'm here for a reason.
I like it.
It is nice.
I just want to sit down.
Do it. We got butt pillows. We might throw the pants on now too. That might be good.
I know, but it's still super like sticky.
No mosquitoes.
Super awesome. And
we've got
this place.
I'll take one. Thank you.
We were just discussing our favorite nail polish color, Ellie, before you came.
Continue that.
I was fond of the coral.
Light fuchsia.
Coral.
Salmon.
Guys, they're probably at Tribal just like sweating so hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's your predictions?
I mean, yeah, you know the most.
I feel like they're gonna get rid of Steph.
Yeah. Isn't having an idol this time.
Unless you somehow found another one already.
Maybe.
Did you guys find an idol in your tarp?
No.
At the women's camp, Steph found one in our tarp and it was super awkward. It was right in front of everyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, they weren't even in? If anything, maybe.
I am very confused about who has the hidden immunity idol. We don't know who has it. Nobody is aware, and Ellie gave us a pretty crucial piece of information that the hidden immunity idol was in the tarp when they unfolded it. We can't remember who opened the tarp. So it's out there, somebody has it, no one knows who, which is a very dangerous situation.
So based off what Ellie told us though, theirs was found, they opened the tarp, and that's when like Steph just basically grabbed it. So if they went with the same thing they hid in our tarp, a bunch of us were kind of there at the same time, so I don't know how we missed it, but somebody somehow opened it up, and with nobody realizing they pocketed it, because like I said, we're pretty much all positive that Papa Smurf's just blowing smoke up all of our asses. Yeah, I don't think he has it.
The big one or the little one?
I'll open the little one.
The big one is the one it would be in.
It was the big one was
the one that was the one that was here.
So unless
is that where the girls had it? Oh, really?
They didn't get a little tarp.
But is that confirmed where it was?
She said it was in the tarp, yeah.
I'll get a little one.
So someone has it.
Someone's got it.
I might be stuck with this horse that I rode in on. Look what I got. I haven't even opened it yet. I found it in the tarp. We'll see what's in here. I hope it's an actual idol. God, please be an idol. Please be an idol. Looks like an idol. Yes! First of all, let me put it on real quick. You have found the official Royal Bank of Canada Wealth Management Hidden Immunity Idol. With this idol, you will now have an additional security blanket in this game. The final round this Hidden Immunity Idol can be used is at the final 5 Tribal Council. God forbid I make it that far. Choose wisely what you do with the idol, because it could truly change your entire game. I hope no one freaking saw me pick it up, because it was literally in front of everyone. I'm just trying to ride the majority and make sure that it's not me, and if it is me, I want to know because I have an idol, and you know, him. Is that a pink shirt? Yes. So I think Ryan is still not far enough away.
Gary said he did. I opened the tarp. Me and I can't remember his freaking name now. 2 of us opened the tarp. Well, I was voted out of the very first tribal council, sorta. I feel betrayed. I was definitely blindsided. The more times my name is read, the deeper my heart sunk. Apparently, Gary walked off, and he was initially going to be our first vote, but he got the necklace, so that knocked that out of the question, and we were walking back from doing something. We're all out here for one purpose, and that's to raise money for our charity. And I just keep thinking that part of me just kept feeling like I failed, that this was it, I'm going back home, and then I get to my exit interview, and you know, they give me this card to read, and I got to the second paragraph. I couldn't even read it at first. It was, couldn't believe I was still in the game, for one. I couldn't believe that I still have a chance to win even more money for a charity that to me is dear to me. And I was like, well, yeah, I was looking when I was collecting wood when we got the tarp out. He goes, don't bother.
Oh, he said that.
And did this, he had something in his pocket, Gary.
He didn't show it
He
to
might
you,
have been
though.
trying
No.
to take you out. You never
Exactly.
know. Were any idols played in your first?
Was there an idol in your tarp when you unfolded it?
I'm assuming y'all found one.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's
left
it's
left
out.
Because I found one.
Right.
But we were all standing
It was,
here because it fell out.
Really, yeah. It was like, what's that?
The charity that I'm playing for means a lot to me. I had lost both my parents to cancer over the last 6 years. One recently 2 years ago was my mother. She was real adamant about donating when my dad passed away, donating to the American Cancer Society. So I feel it only fitting to come out here and play for her, that charity, to make her proud of me. She was a part of me. My mom was a part of me so much, and I feel her in everything I do. I've wanted to do crazy things. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to do Spartan races, and I want to do this. And she supported me 100%, 110% through every bit of it. And I miss her a lot. I just have to give me the chance to show mine. Those guys, they got it coming.
Yeah.
And it was a blindside from, far left field. I did not see it coming at all.
Super fun twist with Ellie and Bobby coming back. That's cool. I like it. He seems to be a tell-all kind of guy, so he's like giving away all the secrets of the guys and telling us who the alliances are and about personalities. So hey, I'll take any information. That's great.
Brandon, is it Brandon or Brendan?
Brendan.
With an E.
Yes.
Well, I forgot who don't know how to spell Brendan, because the other person spelled it with an A. There was 2 people that voted for Brandon.
Yeah.
And Brendan, and it was me and.
I think that our tribe is kind of split right now. I do. But I think people are not holding strong to their alliances. So I think people are still kind of movable. So I think that both sides are trying to talk to him.
What was it? Just curious.
It's like the shape of Minnesota.
Yep, it was the shape
Okay.
of
like an orange.
Because whatever he had in his pocket,
Was it bulky?
very bulky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm scrambling because I lost my immunity idol. So none of the girls are going to vote Bobby. We're going to utilize it because he knows how the guys are playing. So we're kind of all utilizing what he knows from the men right now.
The only person I trusted over there was the one that dominated the freaking game.
Oh.
Nick?
No.
For me personally, what am I gonna do about Bobby? I'm gonna sit back, and we have some natural leaders who have just kind of come out. Sarah, she's a natural leader, and then I would probably say Coach K for the other. I think the three of us have said that we will try to stick together to get as far as we can, and so far they've been loyal, but you know, you never know.
We're a really fun group.
I believe it. I'm a really fun guy. I'm not a fun guy.
We've gotten back. Everyone started building the shelter and just like sitting around in a circle. This is actually like, I needed a confessional because I could not sit around in a circle and like talk about nothing for much longer.
I'm probably the least knowledgeable person about Survivor here. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody here has watched more than one episode.
Yep.
Not me.
I was thinking like, because there aren't that many options. Yeah, I wish there was a different variety. I kind of want to get Maggie and Kim over here and see. Do you want me to just go ask him? I can. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty vulnerable just because I had a vote from the first round because there's not that many people that can be voted out this round. Both Sarah and Nicole both have longer term advantages, so I'm kind of hoping like Jenny, I think people might go that direction. I don't think she's formed really strong bonds with anyone, so that's one name that I've heard. I'll go see if I can grab them. Sarah wants to take out Hannah, but I feel like I just don't want to be on the bottom of that Sarah-Nicole alliance just because like Nicole is safe and Sarah's safe and I don't know what's going to happen next round, so I'm hoping that we could switch it on to somebody else. We'll see. Okay.
Hannah's trying to flip me. Stick with Hannah.
You know, you always want to be safe. And I mean, I know I am, but like, God forbid one person with a grudge goes, remember that one time Sarah sucked? And gaining Bobby was great because right now we're trying to think of a big move to make even within our own alliance, just to be forward thinking. Hannah has been a big one since we got here, I think, just because she is another really strong strategist and she has been really good with talking to people frequently. And she's been part of what I've seen to be like 80% of the conversations that are going on, both private and group. So she's been on the top of my mind for a long time. I think if we get rid of her, there's really no one else to step up to kind of take the other stragglers. So from there, it should just be, we should be ready to make a pretty big move.
Kind of a win-win situation, of course. Both I know my name's up as one tonight. And I'm on board for shaking up this team to keep you on. If there's 5 of us, we'd like to vote together. We would need a 6th.
Okay.
To vote for Jenny.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Okay. Is that something you'd be interested in joining us?
I'm fine with it.
You are?
Yeah, I've got to stay right now where the numbers are.
Well, I think it's pretty split, and so that's fine.
Being with 9 women in a tribe, it's going to be challenging. I'm going to try not to push my ideals on them too much, kind of listen and go with what I feel the group is, at least for now. I have to get in where I fit in.
And Bobby's with us. For sure? Yes, I took him back here, and he wants to work with this group of 5.
Okay. So we'd have a solid
I think, yeah. Steph was
Jenny? Okay.
We're not short on it.
So that's what I told her. I told her. Do this to stay. Huh? Okay, she's trying to join.
She's trying to get us to vote you
out. Oh, so just active and up in the know?
Okay. I thought maybe they'd go with Bobby, just new guy over here, let's get rid of him, you know. But I heard my name being brought up, so I'm here, I want to stay. So, yeah, we're still got good spirits till the rain hits.
At this point, I'm kind of like sitting in the middle. If I was like not in any kind of alliance, if nobody told me they wanted to work with me, I'd be like way more worried. Obviously, we don't know what's about to happen, and I'm just hoping that like I don't ever get like caught in the crosshairs.
So we're back at Tribal Council. I'm pretty certain everybody's split between Hannah and Jenny.
my preference would be is just as a team, stay strong, just unanimously agree on one person. People are strategizing and fighting as they should, so I really don't know who it'll be between Jenny and Hannah.
Well, welcome to your first tribal as a new tribe. Bobby, I have to ask you first, you know, as the lone male on this tribe after you got voted out of your last tribal, how did they welcome you onto your camp?
Actually, about warming, I guess would be the best way to put it. You know, everybody was happy. I seemed to be happy I was there. Everybody came up, wanted to talk to me, you know, kind of get my feel on things, how things went. Of course, I'm a mountain of information to them, you know.
So Sarah, he says I have a mountain of information. And so what do you do with that information, and are you guys using that to your advantage in the game?
Well, there is that mountain of information because we weren't over on the other tribe. We have no idea who the big players are over there. So, of course, any information is better than none.
And Keturah, obviously you're safe for this round. After this round, you guys lose that. So what changes about your strategy after the little pretty neon necklace comes off your neck?
I think really making sure that relationships were solidified before coming in here, knowing that going into the next round, those relationships have to hold.
And Kim, are separate groups starting to pair off, or is this still like a big huddle around the fire?
Everybody's dividing, trying to figure out. I prefer if we just stay united and strong instead of dividing or finding divisions amongst us, but
So Maggie, Kim, she brings up a really good point. We want to stay united and strong, but someone's going home, so is the game a lot more complex than staying united?
Yeah, I mean, the problem is, like, what does staying united mean? Because if everyone's in a circle talking together, then, like, some name needs to be thrown out.
So Jenny, you, Hannah, Bobby, and Stephanie are still not safe.
Right. No, there's whispering or people just going off. You know they're talking.
And Steph, last tribal, you played an idol.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I was honest with them and I stuck to my word. I told them I'm gonna flush it for the sake of everybody knew. So I hope that was loyalty to everybody, that I stuck to my word and I did it for the team.
Hannah, obviously she did that for the team. Does that still make her a threat?
I think it's definitely a good sign of honesty and trust building, relationship building. It was a smart move with where we're at in the game, for sure.
So Serena, this is the technically first vote out. What do you base your vote on?
Well, there's only so many options. There's only 4 people available. One person just got here, so it's a combination of, is the information useful? Is there anything in between the remaining 3 people that, you know, who do we keep out of those?
I don't think anyone's safe. I think a lot of names have been thrown out.
All right, well, we will get to the vote. Serena, you're up first.
Hope I'm on the right side of the votes. My vote's for Jenny. Not a huge reason other than we have so few options right now, and with where I think my alliances lie, hopefully they'll be voting with me. So.
Oh, God. Hannah or Jenny?
it's just a game, and this is what I have to do to move forward in my game. So best of luck to you in the future.
All right, I will tally the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I will read the votes. First vote, Hannah. Jenny, that's 1 vote Hannah, 1 vote Jenny. Hannah, that's 2 votes Hannah, 1 vote Jenny. Jenny, that's 2 votes Hannah, 2 votes Jenny. Hannah, that's 3 votes Hannah, 2 votes Jenny. Jenny, that's 3 votes Jenny, 3 votes Hannah. Hannah, that's 4 votes Hannah, 3 votes Jenny. Hannah, that's 5 votes Hannah, 3 votes Jenny. The first official person voted off the whip to give Hannah. Yeah, bring your torch.
Excellent playing with you all, you guys.
Love you, Hannah.
Hannah, job spoken. Time for you to go. All right, well, congratulations. You survived another vote. Jenny did get 3 votes, so that wasn't unanimous. Can't wait to see how the rest of the season goes. Grab your stuff, head back to camp.
I'm like slightly embarrassed because I feel like I'm such a huge fan of this game that I should have done better. I should have like fundraised more because I think the advantages really played into the pool that we like had to choose from for votes. I went in like playing super strategic from the beginning, and that might have not been well received by some people. And I also like really wish it would have been mixed gender from the beginning because I tend to play better in that regard. So I know Sarah, from what I've heard, pulled my name out early. Maybe I was seen coming on too strong early in the game. So bummed about this. My friends and family were so excited about me coming to do this, and I'm like super disappointed. I love this game, and so thank you for bringing it on.